tonight, 11 p.m. The amount will be $15 million.
$50 million? And who you think you kidnapped, Chelsea Clinton?
Keep him talking. In US currency, nothing bigger than 50.
All right, cool. $50 million, no problem.
I want 20 million in 50.
20 million in 50.
20 million in 20.
20 million in 20s.
And 10 million in 10.
And 10 million in 10s. You want any fives with that?
What is your name?
What's your name, man? You called us. Why you want to know my name?
I just want to be able to tell the consul who is responsible for his daughter's death because he talked too much.
All right, look, man. All right, hold up. Calm down. I'm trying to hook you up, man. I'm on your side, man.
You will receive instruction for the drop half an hour before it is to be made. If it is successful, the girl will live.
I'm gonna get you the money. I'm gonna make sure you get the money and we can spend it together. You know, when you get it, because I don't even really work for them.
We got it.
Anything from the business campaign.
And who is he for offering me the money? Who is he?
It was said that it's 55.
Yeah, but who is he to offer me? And if he offered the amount he said, that amount I can make with anybody. So that's nothing.
You don't think that's the one of the biggest fights that can be made?
I don't. Maybe, who knows? But you know, he brings nothing to the table for me. He brings just 25 pounds more in the night. The fight on the night. That's it. But if some promoter, not him, because he's nothing to offer me anything. He's nothing to offer me money, you know. I'm the one. So, but if one promoter who I work to, they come and say, I offer to you 150 to 200 million, I fight tomorrow. That's the only reason I fight with him, because the only thing he brings to the table is 25 more pounds.
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy No Credit, and I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. That being said, let's get into it. So Canelo Alvarez is promoting his upcoming fight with Jaime Munguia, and a lot of people is angry. Some people are okay with it because he said he wasn't going to fight no Mexican, but he's fighting a Mexican. So some people are okay with it because two Mexicans are coming together and making money together. But other people are mad because Canelo, he said he'll never fight a Mexican, and he only said that. Some people believe he only said that when it comes to David Benavidez. David Benavidez has been Canelo Alvarez mandatory for a long time, for almost 2 years now. And a lot of people is like, well, David Benavidez doesn't deserve the fight, or the fight isn't big enough. David Benavidez, out of all the fighters Canelo's been fighting, David Benavidez is the most proven at 168. He had the belt before Canelo came up to 168, but he lost the belt on the scales, right? And he's also been on 2 pay-per-views recently. He's been on pay-per-view with Caleb Plant, and he's been on pay-per-view with Demetrius Andre, a guy Canelo refused to fight at 160 for undisputed, right? So David Benavidez currently is more deserving than anybody Canelo has fought at 168 or is fighting in the last couple fights. You know, like the Jamal Charlo. How did Jamal Charlo deserve a fight with Canelo Alvarez? Canelo excuse was Jamal Charlo deserved the fight because he had a beef with Jamal Charlo when he was at 154. Bro, you're at 168. How are you still mad about a beef from 154 when you're at 168? That made no sense. The Charlo fight made no sense. It was almost as if Canelo wanted to step on Terrence Crawford's toes. That's why he fought Charlo. It made no sense. Fast forward, David Benavidez, he's ready. He says he wants to fight Canelo Alvarez after his fight with Demetrius Andre. Canelo seen Demetrius Andre get stopped, a guy who he refused to fight at 160 for undisputed, and Canelo price has went up. Canelo said the only way he's going to risk his life to get in a ring with David Benavidez is if he gets 150 to 200 mil. Canelo Alvarez has ransomed the boxing world. This is pretty much a ransom, you know. He's taking us hostage, and he's saying if you guys want me to fight my mandatory, or you want the best to fight the best, you have to pay me. So Canelo has us in a chokehold, us boxing fans, because this is clearly a ransom. That's why you listen to that little clip from Rush Hour in the beginning of the video. You know, he wants his money, 10 millions in tens, 20 million in 50s. And Chris Tucker like, you want some fries with that? But anyway, Canelo has us at a ransom, and he's demanding his money. He wants 150 to 200 mil. What's my thought on that? I mean, I'm not mad Canelo is demanding that. You know, he has the boxing world at ransom. The reason why I'm not mad he's demanding that is because of you boxing fans. You put the man on such a pedestal, even though some of his best wins has been controversial. I mean, the wins against Gennady Golovkin, those are controversial wins. Some of those fights, a lot of people believe he should have lost. The Lara fight, so he should have more than just 2 losses. I mean, but, you know, he brings in a huge fan base. The Mexican fans are going to support him no matter what. So you guys put him on a pedestal, and he does have the best resume in the sport of boxing. But my thing is, if he's asking for 200 mil to fight David Benavidez, how much do y'all think he's asking, or he will be asking, for the number 1 pound for pound fighter in the world, in Terrence Crawford? Because a loss to David Benavidez is not as bad as a loss to Terrence Crawford. A lot of people need to understand that. If he loses to David Benavidez, a lot of people already think David Benavidez beats him. But if he loses to Crawford, who nobody believes Crawford beats Canelo, when I say nobody, I'm talking about the casual fanboys of the world, because all they see is size, not knowing that Canelo is not a natural 168-pound fighter. I mean, look at Canelo and Jaime Munguia. Jaime Munguia looks like the bigger fighter, and Jaime Munguia just moved up in weight 2 fights ago. He was at 160. Canelo's at 168. Canelo has fought as high as 175. How does a guy who fight at 175 before look smaller than a guy who just moved up to 168? Because boxing fans are very unlearned to the sport of boxing. They don't know that Canelo started his career at lightweight. They think Canelo is a natural 168-pound fighter. He's not. He's not really a big dude. He just chooses not to cut the weight. Boxing fans need to understand, when Canelo fought Floyd Mayweather at 147, they fought at a catch weight, I believe 157. Canelo came in 168, which is the weight class he fights at now. You know how much Floyd Mayweather weighed? 149. And that's at 147. People need to understand that Crawford versus Earl Spence, when that fight happened, both Crawford and Spence, they weighed in the 170s on fight night. Just because a guy weighed 147 fight night, weighed 147 for a fight, does not mean that's the weight he's gonna fight on fight night. They rehydrate. There's no rehydration clause unless a fighter puts that in there. The way boxing is right now, there is no same day weigh-in. A guy is allowed to rehydrate. So a fight with Terrence Crawford, a lot of people are saying Crawford, he's not going to be the same because he's going to be fighting at 168. He fights over the 168-pound limit at 147. These guys rehydrate to the high 160s or 170 at 147. Look at Devin Haney. Devin Haney, he fights at 140. He rehydrated to 165. And why was he the same? If he was fighting at 165 fight night, see, boxing fans, a lot of boxing fans are casual, so they don't know what's going on in the sport of boxing. So a fight with Canelo versus Crawford would be a very, very competitive fight, depending if Canelo comes to fight, because I know Bud's going to come to fight. You know, Canelo's going to be frustrated. He's getting outboxed. He needs a KO. If he doesn't get the KO, he loses. That's why if he fights Crawford, he's going to want more than he's asking. for David Benavidez, because a loss to Terrence Crawford is more devastating than a loss to David Benavidez. It's your boy No Credit, and I'm out. Are you guys going to give Canelo his ransom? Are you really desperate for the Canelo versus David Benavidez fight? Because Canelo has given us a ransom. Once again, it's your boy No Credit, and I'm out.